Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to another buzzing walkabout here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today I'm down on 3rd Road, and the reason being is there are two gentlemen's clubs that I want to show you that you may never have heard of, but trust me, when you go in, when things resume back to the normal, you'll never forget them. So I'm going to walk around the 3rd Road area and just highlight these. There's a few other things I want to show you while we're wandering around. Some of you guys may never even venture over this side of the city, and trust me, when you do, you'll be glad you did. So have a look on the map now. You'll see exactly where I am, and basically we're just going to do a little loop. We're going to walk along the 3rd Road, around past this gentleman's club I want to show you, and then back up to where we are now, and that should be it for our walkabout today. Now, a visual, if you're not sure where we are, let me spin the camera around. So over the road there, you can see there, that's that new development at the top of Soik site. You should be familiar with that now. It's very well known, very well publicised. And of course there opposite is Soik site. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is just put my mask and my bits and pieces together, and then we'll head off. And incidentally, while I do that, just on the corner here, you see up here, now if you go up this road, all right, which is exactly opposite, look where we are, that's that big new area, the new barbecue areas, bar area, whatever they're going to make it, right opposite here. Now you see the signs above you, you see the Full Love Inn, okay, there's that love word there with the circle, the Full Love Inn. Well, if you go up there, basically up there is a short-time hotel, and they will take good care of you if you need somewhere to stay. Perhaps you need an instant lay down with your newfound friend. So let's go. Where are we heading off to? The first place I want to show you, and it's right on my doorstep, is this place here, the King's Club. Now you may have not been inside. Those of you that have will know instantly what I'm about to say to you, and those of you that haven't, trust me, when we do our bar crawls and things like that, I will bring you to the King's Club, because it really is a place that you need to visit. And it's quite small. When you go inside these doors, you walk in, there's a pool table on the left hand side, lots of seating, lots of high bar stools, as well as some low sofas, etc, etc. And it really is a very interesting, let's just call it that, a very interesting, very intimate club, and definitely one to be put on your to-go place list. All right, so there you go, that is King's Club. And guys, if you've been in the King's Club, please comment, but comment sensibly. Please don't get me blocked. Just, you know, did you have a good time? What was it like, etc, etc. I'm sure that without a shadow of a doubt, you'll all agree with me, it really is a great place. And the weird thing is not many people know about it, which is a shame. In normal circumstances, they'll have 15, 20 girls in there. Drinks are very well priced. It's quite cozy, it's very intimate, and definitely a place to put on your list. All right, so we're heading down 3rd Road. We're heading towards the Pattaya Klang, so the central Pattaya Road. That's where we're going to aim towards, although we're not going to get as far as that. We're going to turn off in a little bit, and I want to show you another hidden gem. And it really is a hidden gem. And those of you that have been here a while probably already guessed where we're going to head, but I want to show you this place. I have to say, I'm enjoying these walkabouts. I was really uncertain to start with, people saying to me, can you just go off and do random stuff and see what's going on, etc. And I really wasn't sure, but I'm actually enjoying it. I find as well I'm covering longer distances than I expected. Maybe I've gone from being really fat to just fat, and I'm managing to cover a better distance. Now, those of you that love a decent game of pool, and I mean a decent game of pool, here is Double Kiss. When this reopens, they do a lot of tournaments. It really is a fantastic venue for your pool playing. Owned by a guy called Sasha, lovely guy, good player as well. They have a lot of tournaments in here, and they have tournaments which are based on handicap system as well. So those of you that want to enter the tournament, and maybe you're not quite confident in your game, they do have some very good players in there. I mean, like seriously good players. But there's a handicap system, so that will help you out. And after all, at the end of the day, it's a bit of fun. But they do money competitions, and you can win some good money. So if you are serious about your pool, I know Andy on our Discord group, the old waistcoat, he reckons he's a bit of a player. Maybe when he's down here, we'll throw him into one of these competitions and see how he gets on. Okay, so just going to keep walking up, and what we're going to do now is look at that sign and remember that sign, Soy 14. Okay, Soy 14, here you go. I want to walk us down here. Now when you look down this soy, you can be forgiven for thinking, where on earth is he taking us? But trust me guys, when I show you what I show you, you'll be very glad you did. And what they're doing in there. And of course, just here as well, you've got a futsal. Those of you that enjoy that futsal game, there's a stadium just there through the gap, you can see. Let's walk across. You can come down here, they play most evenings, and get yourself on there. Everyone's welcome, really friendly, and see how good you are. Get your Bobby Dazzlers out and have a go. And here, you might wonder what these are for. As you know, obviously Thai people are very spiritual, and they'll often come down and give merit to these. And you know, each to their own. It's not truthfully my cup of tea, not something I'm really into, if I'm being honest. But nevertheless, you know, you respect them. That's their wishes. They're not doing any harm, and fair play. So that's what they're for. And you'll see them dotted around all over the place. There's another one there. See that just under the tree? There's another one there. So they are quite frequent, and the old thing is, you may never see one, and then when you see one, you'll see 100. And they really are. They are all over the place. Pretty much every restaurant, every bar's got one, and the girls will go for merit, give merit before they do their shifts, etc. All right, so here we go. Who knows about M Club? Now, M Club is one of those places that is sadly missed by so many people, never gets a visit, and yet inside it's great. So you see these doors here? Let me walk over a bit further. Here we go, in here. This is M Club, and basically inside there's an island bar, so you can sit all the way around. They have quite a lot of girls in there working. It's very, very, very friendly, is all I'll say on that side of things. Very good prices as well. It's not expensive, and if you bring a car or a motorbike, you can park down the side here, and there's the side entrance there. Go up that slope, see the motorbike in the distance. So you go up there and park there, and there's a side door as well. And when you knock on the door, look up at the camera and they will let you in. It's a great place. Normally they have about, I suppose maybe 10, 15 girls in there. But here's the thing, you see, because not many people know about it, generally speaking, there's normally a few girls sort of sat around doing nothing. But it's a great place, it really is. They've remodernised it. They've done a fantastic job, in my opinion. Really, really nice inside. And as I say, it's not expensive. I think a lady drinks, I think they're 130, I think, at the time of making this video. So, you know, it's definitely worth visiting. And once you go in, sit yourself down. The girls will come and keep you company, and you'll need a crowbar to get yourself to leave. So go and have some fun. Go in there, pop in, say hello. Honestly, trust me, you'll be glad you did. But unfortunately, because of the location like you're seeing now, because it's off the beaten track, it's also on Third Road, so you know, not many people venture this far, so it does get missed out. Well, hopefully now you've seen this, and certainly when we do our bar crawls, we'll bring a group of you in here, and you'll have a great time. You really, really will. All right, so this is a horseshoe soy, and we're going to come back out up onto Third Road in a bit. And once we get up there, I'm going to turn left and head back towards where we started, and just show you a few things there. There's a restaurant I want to give a shout out to as well, called the Jasmine Cafe. Oh, just fantastic. And that's a walk, just a 2-minute walk if you're in Soi Buakhao. It really is very, very central. And again, you know, some of these places, I feel sorry for them because they're very, very good, and yet hardly anybody knows about them or talks about them, which is a shame. And look at that bad boy in front of us there. That is one beast. That is one beast. You know, I have to say, I admire these architects and structural engineers and people that put these together. I wouldn't know where to even begin. I would absolutely have zero idea. And not only when they build it, but to get it to, you know, look like it does, and unbelievable. Fair play. Now, right opposite there, you see a place called the Pink Girl. Absolutely no idea. I have no idea whether it's even open. I've never been in there, so I'm a bit in the dark on that one as you are. The Pink Girl, no idea. All right, so we're now on Third Road, and there's some nice little places like here. You got like the Medina restaurant. It's a bar and restaurant, and it's nice in there, very, very nice. There's a lot of places along Third Road. Now, to be fair, if you're in Soi Buakhao, to walk from Soi Buakhao to Third Road, you know, you're talking 5 minutes. But when you get up here, there is a lot of things happening that perhaps maybe you are unaware of. They're doing all their fruit and veg, and what they're selling there. Oh, sorry, different foods. Oh, nice, that looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. Must be busy because must be good food because there's a lot of Thai people here. Remember, that's always a key. So important. If you're going to go to any of the street stalls, stand around for a couple of minutes, just look at what's going on. If there's a lot of Thai people going there, you've got a pretty much 99% chance to know the food you're going to get is good quality. If they're on their Jack Jones, I'm not saying you're not going to get good food, but if it's not popular, it might be not popular for a reason. And ironically, and I know you're going to think this is mad when I say this, but Thai people are very fussy what they eat. Yes, I know now you're rolling around on the floor thinking, is he having a giraffe for me? But what I mean by this is, when they eat their food, they are very critical. So if they go back, they will go back because it's good quality in their eyes. Sometimes my missus will say, oh, this is not very nice. I'm thinking, you're having a laugh, sweetie, that's lovely. But to the Thai people, they look for a certain taste, a certain flavour. They're very particular on the fish sauce, how much you put in. And they'll use the word kem mark. Basically means it's very salty. So what I want to do now is pop over. I want to show you the Jasmine restaurant, because it really is, in my opinion, definitely somewhere that you should be visiting, and it's not far at all, just a minute's walk. So if you're in the Soi Buakhao, you come up Soi 19, and this is where you are here. See it here? The Jasmine Coffee Cafe and Restaurant. And it's great food, guys. It really, really is. Look, here's some of their stuff here. Full English breakfast, 2 eggs, 2 middle bacon, 2 sausage, fried potatoes, tomato, baked beans, orange juice, toast, jam and butter, tea or coffee, 149 baht. But they do some fantastic food here. They do a lot of good fruit shakes and stuff like that. Here's their menu here, let's have a quick peep. I'll show you stuff like this. Definitely worth a visit, and their Thai food is fantastic. And I speak from experience, simply because I used to stay down this Soi, and just down there on the left hand side is where I stayed. And if you go all the way down to the very end, that takes you straight into the Soi Buakhao market, literally straight in. So you know where you are now, it's not very far. And as I say, look up there, the Jasmine Coffee and Restaurant. And if you're around, guys, please have a wander up, come and support them. They really are a lovely people, very friendly, very good food. and not expensive. And remember the soy across the road there? That's where we went down to M Club. So you'll get a good idea of your bearings now as to where we are. All right, let's cross back over. Gonna head back up to King's Club. It's a bit cloudy today, but you know what? Even when it's cloudy, it's so hot. Really is so hot. All right, let's get across the road. Okay. Here's another barbecue stall. Look at this. So this video, look. And even if you don't really fancy it, try some. Just have a go. Chicken here, freshly barbecued, freshly cooked. Wadi kab, sodi kab. And try a bit. You never know. You might enjoy it. And you get like 3 barbecued chicken sticks for like, I think it's 20 baht, something like that. It's nothing. All right, so incidentally, any of these soys you see on the right hand side, they all lead down to Soy Buakhao, so you're never far away from the center of the action. So for instance, this soy here opposite, if you are considering Soy 21, if you are considering staying somewhere slightly out of the way but close to all the action, these are the kind of soys you want to be searching for. And the easiest way to find what hotels are in what soys is just open up Google Maps, go to the city centre, zoom in, get yourself to Soy Buakhao, look at Soy 19, and the hotels will have pin drops. They will have some pin drops there for you. And then just have a look on your go-to place, be it Agoda or whatever it is you use, and book yourself in. Like I say, it's a good area. You're only a short walk away from all the action. I stayed in Soy 19 for many, many months, and from Soy 19 to LK Metro, honestly, is like a 5-minute walk. And that's a 5-minute when I was really fat walk. So I'm guessing now I'll get it down to about 4.5 minutes on a not so fat walk. But either or, it's literally a stone's throw from the city centre. And when you go back to all the discussions that we've been having about the future of Walking Street, etc., etc., if Soy Buakhao is going to become the new go-to area, and it does look that way, let's just cross the road, it does look that way. If that's going to happen, then you're going to want to be staying in these kind of locations. And depending on your sleep pattern, will depend on just how much quietness you want of an evening. If you stay in LK Metro, yeah, you're right in the heart of the action, and you ain't going to be sleeping, that's for sure. Well, you will, but it'll be like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then you're going to sleep through to mid-afternoon. And if I'm being honest, in my opinion, that's a bit of a waste of your holiday, to be fair. But hey, each to their own. Remember I said about these prayers? Look, there you go. There's another one. And they're dotted all around. And if you like your pork crackling, look out for these bags. See this bag here? Wadi kab, sawadi kab. These are pork crackling. Really nice. And yes, that's half the reason why I'm fat, because I like all these. All right, so I'm going to finish off just up here at this new development at the top of Soik's site. I know they've been busy working on it. I did actually notice the other day that there was a few people looked like they were set up to serve. And of course, there you go, opposite. That's where we started at King's Club. Put that down, write it down, King's Club and M Club. Don't miss them. You'll be gutted if you do. All right, so it does look like there's a bit of activity going on here. If you want your laundry, they'll do the laundry for you. Laundry here is really cheap as well. Like a bag of laundry is like 40 baht, 50 baht, nothing. And if you follow this soy all the way down, go all the way down there, that will take you to the Triangle Bar, to Steve's place. But incidentally, going back to the subject here, look, a lot of little kiosks here. So clearly they're starting to open. Obviously a coffee shop. And wow, this looks good. No, hello. So they've obviously got a lot of these little places here. They do look like they're geared up as coffee. And then you've got the big mall part here. Some chairs and stuff out now. All those places, all those units there at the back there, they're for rent. And moving further in, you can see a lot more is starting to take shape. This looks like a stage in front, so I'm guessing they're going to put live music here. Not sure. There's a lot of talk about this place becoming like a Japanese, Korean, Chinese drop-off centre where they'll bring the trucks in, they'll bring the coaches in, and they'll wander around here. To be honest with you, I'll show you in a bit, it does make sense because there's a huge area for parking coaches. But it does look nice. Kind of reminds me of Mimosa. Who remembers Mimosa down on Sukhumvit Road? That was geared up for that kind of stuff. And here you are now, they're starting to build these last few buildings here. Interesting times ahead. Interesting times ahead. And as I say, up here, see where the cars are parked? That's where they can put the coaches and the buses. And incidentally, here you go, look, they've only gone and dropped a KFC on the doorstep. Oh man, I love a KFC. So yeah, KFC is going to be there. Is there any indication of what's this one down there? Let's have a quick look. Not sure what this is. Oh, a sushi buffet. Sushi buffet. And I'll tell you what I have just noticed, which I've not seen before, so let's have a look at this. Is look ahead there in the distance, there's like a 3-floor area. Now is that going to be restaurants and bars, or is that car parking? I don't know, truthfully. I don't know, I'm not sure. But you can see a lot of work going on here. A lot of work. And this is where they could park the big buses and stuff and get people through the door. I'm interested to see what happens when this opens. I'll be up here having a look around. Where are you going to go, fella? Thank you. I'll probably need one of these by that time. And remember I said, when you see one, you see 100. There you go, over there. You can see the spirit houses. And like I say, when you see one, you see 100. And incidentally, if you're not sure where we are, look straight ahead of you now. Look at the top, see where it says Hot Man Pub and Karaoke. Of course, that is Soy Chayapun on the other side, Soy Pothole, that's where that is. All right. Okay, guys, so, whew, man, it's hot. Still, never mind. All right, let's finish off. I'll finish off not a stone's throw away from King's Club. Let me just put my cap down. And I'll put that there. All right, good. All right, guys, so there we go. That's the end of our tour. That's Third Road. Remember King's Club, and also remember M Club. They will be on our bar crawls. Go check them out. They really are great fun. All right, that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's walkabout up here on Third Road and all around. And as I say, Jasmine Cafe, please go and pay them a visit. You'll be glad you did. Okay, that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out our members area. There's more and more members joining now each and every day, which is fantastic. Thank you so much for all of your support. Memberships are like 89 baht a month, and you're going to get discounts and free drinks in some of the bars we're going to go to, etc., etc. So thank you very much for all your support. It really is much appreciated. And guys, jump on our Discord group. Over 6,000 people in there now. It's fantastic, and so much more to come, and so much more to give you back in that group. So please check it out. There's a link in the description below. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.